Yo, welcome back. I know I'm late to play this quest. Let's just begin. Without any further ado. Yeah,
Oh, here you are, Katrina.
yeah.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan.
Those, I know. Those with the Arkan cast, we know what happened to him.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Katrina, has something be on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you ask?
I mean,
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost.
don't worry, Katrina. It's everyone who's feeling a loss. What can we say?
Despite losing the
Hard spot.
pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars.
And you did.
So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned,
Yeah.
and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next or what I should work toward.
This is what happened when you achieve a long time goal. This guy's. This is what happened when you achieve a lifetime goal. Like, what can I say? Give me
Then
When
the
did you-
Bloomflower trials came around and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is, except for me.
It's basically like this. Like, let's see. If I ever achieve one million subscriber, does never happen. I don't know. Will happen. Who knows? But still, if I ever achieve it, I'm sure I'm going to feel the same. But like, I'm so happy. After that, I'll be like, what next? Then what? I achieved the goal, and now what next? What could I do? This. I can understand why. This is feeling a bit lost.
And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
You are a kid.
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
Then that's an important stage of life too, Kachina. Why not?
Huh? You mean everyone
Yeah.
feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
Oh, come on. Everyone is sometimes feel a bit lost and everything. Take your time, search for what is a one. Yeah, it takes time, but you find what you want to do. Like, look at me. Even though the YouTube channel is not successful, I still find something to do. And it's this. And it's still doing everything. So yeah, that's it. You just find anything. Take your time, search for what you...
I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right?
That's some good motivation you give Paimon. Like, not knowing, but still, you have a lot of possibility. But we still don't know what to do sometimes. And
When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kind of spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon. Yes, the Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granny C.
No.
Lolly. Hello.
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Here, Granny is there.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
Oh, Granny doesn't know how to strike a conversation. What, me? You're into towers?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, Everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Ah, so that's what it's about. I was worried about the secret flame guest, might be dangerous. But I still think there was something else on my mind. When I was worried about Kachira, she was worried about me. As we just be honest with her about the rumor. You tell Sitari about the rumor, the secret flame guest.
A baseless rumor. But a fearful sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown. So the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
I have a feeling it's not a rumor. Like this happening.
Wait. Are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it.
Yeah.
Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held.
And what that happened?
Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Knowing the truth will put our mind at ease.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
Sure.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Married born. What? Marison born to build. I forgot the music is pretty good.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
We do all of this?
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
And for us, it's just going to be 5 minutes or 5 seconds. I'm sorry for the I can't stop them. Various of the events are recorded in this course, like the moment of force in history with the power to pull you back into distant past. That's a very important information that you get. I mean, what? Various events are recorded. Astaroth, because I can only think her. She's a god of time, that's the only one who could do this. Who knows? I flipped through the several of them, but still nothing about the woman flower tie. Just the stories they continue, they are almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliance, betrayal seem like in that line of 6 of the 7th century past. The relation between the 6 are incredibly complex and what? And connected.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflict between the time nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed.
So we did learn about in the past, Netland did have a civil war or something. Like in the past, we learned in the artifact set.
Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
I see. It's the first time I ever heard of that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
True. Well, so in the past, they did have conflict. I wonder.
Hey, come check this out.
This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trial.
Oh? Let me see.
Don't you dare open this tire again. Sorry, I had to
Curious coincidence indeed.
Tell us.
Seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to 2 things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother.
Why do you have a feeling this is about Aoife? Who knows? Firstly, that's a... Okay, they failed.
And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing!
Yeah.
You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
You are. Despite coming through the rest of the show, one on
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Yeah.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, that mystery Kakasaur that Mera mentioned, it might be shed some light in this. I have a feeling a sentence. Fuck, my English might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur?
Yeah,
Who
Kukasaur.
told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant, Kakuku, must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Sorry for the noises. It's night time here, so they are just going on. Yeah, that might not be the best time to go into the whole scenario into the mystery. Guess I just give.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
Okay. Can you tell me any more about that mystery? You want to make a fest with him too? Yeah. Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Taking him down is no easy task because he's always off somewhere on his own. 1 second he popped in front of us and then vanished into here. That's such a pretty impressive. One time it took us an absolute beautiful place with this really tall stone gate. There were so many other cookies over there and we wouldn't usually trespass to other stone territory, but when he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. Cookies was a strong use. Sound like it might near the far at the time. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I do this? It's really easy to spot if you have see one that look or like a 40, that's it. Yeah, like you know who is he? The instant you see him. That seemed to be the way description I came off. Wait, this vague but happy to know now. And if you do see him, could you say hi for me? And we're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there was too many people around for us to like him. Sure, that thing there for me. Wait, is this Lanson and Venus in the background? Wait, is this Kenny Chermalani?
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Yeah.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kanich, what are you doing here?
Oh,
That's...
Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
What
Yeah.
about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
Oh,
We're on
nothing.
the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and
Yeah.
elusive.
You give Kachina a quick rundown on the situation.
In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What
Continue.
does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and furry.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we know who he is the instant we saw him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
Go, Sasuke.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kenichi will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
Who are you, NPC number 45?
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Okay, NPC number 36.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
The food just now was a kind of show. That is why I say super sweet. Waiting for us, Radiance. Just imagine us trying to attack us for no reason. Hello there, how can we help? I just wonder, have you ever met a cookie store around here who you describe as light and fairy? You're talking about that kid, are you? Huh? A light food you read? So distant, right? The cookies seem to have instead understood who I am. Sometimes show-ups around here, but you always sneak about, try not to be seen. You often pitch on the creature's cage, or is a longsome date. Daydreaming about who knows what. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him falling a human a couple of days back. Well, that's not something you see every day. He usually won't go anywhere near them. So is there any way to get hold of him? I forgot for you, the kid came and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some food inside. Come try this, yes, and sweet as can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like very fruitful eat. Yes, I better wait and see more. I could have any better leave. Better luck. Okay, sure, we get it. Yeah.
Anything on your end, Kenichi?
Yeah, they had to do this.
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
You?
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
I tried to think of another way. Maybe he's hiding for us.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
Yeah.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So,
They're very nice
what's your next move?
I think we head back to the master.
All right,
Academy.
I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help.
But this has to happen now. Everyone is going to make a show now outside. The things are going to happen now. Like everything is fine for now. Just everything. Now I'm trying to record something has to happen. Fuck this place, literally.
Let me think.
Kachina, sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope, not that. Don't think it's planning to make a appearance anytime soon. Traveler is making Fade Ball is like, maybe it's going to make an Act 3.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Yeah.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Yo, bro. Das ends again.
Eva, what brings you here?
Kenichi mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
A strange Kukasaur, as you say. Care to help it?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and
Yeah,
after
bro.
dark, all you can see is a silhouette.
Just ignore them. Just ignore it.
So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, come on, Paimon, just a
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Okay, bro.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Catch him.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay, I've got this.
Go, Annie. Aoife being the Zenzica. I love Aoife, not gonna lie.
The... How's that? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
Wait, what? Wait, it's a spirit! It's a spirit!
Wait, surely that's not...
A Saurian ghost. Yeah, basically a ghost. No wonder now describe him as lightly freddy. He really is insanely cancer, but not like any Saurian I ever see. The most mystery fan. Anyway. Then the one who sent the rumors about secret flame crystal being a human heart.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
Yeah.
there are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro?
Oh, bro.
If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
He's, well, what demon you believe? You already dead. Catch him.
He ran off.
Yeah.
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
Yeah.
If only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
Kakuku.
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right,
okay.
enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
You follow the just Korean spirit, Kakasaurus spirit, who will lead you much further away than you expected. Get out of your base. Just kidding. There's a dead body of my
Finally
master.
stopped.
I'm sorry, I just like it. There it is. There's a dead body of my master. Check the floor. There must be. He wants us to down.
Why have you brought us here?
So, is there something buried here, or what?
Let's open it.
You want us to dig it up?
Yeah. Just a dead body. Just imagine. After some energetic digging, you unearth old what?
These are...
What?
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made, and heavily time-worn as a result.
Yes. Yes. What is it? I'm Aoife ancestor.
Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here?
Who knows?
Come,
Let's see it.
let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Yeah. And what is it that we find?
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Wait, the Syrian who died, the one that wasn't able to save, was it?
Indeed, I have.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred
Yeah,
flame
sure.
crystals. That's about it. That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
But we know how that ended.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies.
We know how that ended.
I mean, with him around, I've
Not
never
really.
felt lonely
It's all
traveling
dude
through
time, okay?
Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down.
Now that's a sad.
And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
Yeah.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
Yeah, nothing's bad going to happen, right?
But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Brother, why are you looking at me like this?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Something is wrong. The dude is getting corrupted. I don't trust the chief. I don't trust this guy. The brother.
Enhance a
The chief.
warrior's strength.
Yeah, look at him. He's definitely saying, aha, I need what I want. Like, I don't trust him.
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats.
Wait, what?
Tensions
they
are
told us.
running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor.
Oh,
With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good
so
chance
there's
for
a civil war going on at
reconciliation.
this point. In that history, we don't know.
Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest
Yeah,
assured,
that's what I was
I'm your brother after all.
Nothing is going to
Thank
happen.
you.
Right?
And
That's it, that was
Antu,
word.
be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambush? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak.
What
The
hell is
Flowerfeather
that?
clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
Fuck.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
I see why this is. So this is what things going on back in this.
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions.
This dude.
If anything,
I know it.
I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh?
What?
Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
Damn.
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
Damn, they're going to blame
The
him.
children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go!
Damn, looks like things were pretty good back in days. This guy is fast something. Okay. Little dude. Me know what's happened next.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
What the hell
No
happened?
need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
Tell me, brother.
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone.
He fucked up. I don't know. I know it.
How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice?
What the fuck Fire couldn't do
As
in
soon
the
as
time? I
one
mean,
person
this
broke the
time.
rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all.
What the
Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
And he did not help him. What a piece of shit he is. Can we kill him? I mean, he's already dead, but still.
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
Can we kill him?
He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
Ah, damn. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Oh no, my heart. It's damn.
Here, here. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come.
I feel bad for him, bro. His brother just betrayed him. His best friend Soren just... Damn, he just... I feel bad for him, bro.
Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
You lost a chance, bro. Even if I left my brother like this, he'd do something like this. Yeah, I know that.
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me!
And let me guess what happened.
Antu!
Yeah?
Are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope.
Piece of shit. Wow, piece of shit. Looks like there's just one thing common between Atlan and Fountain. All their past people in the past used to be a piece of shit.
But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
Fuck them! Fuck them! Let Jerry, fuck them all! They're like...
Until finally, Antu's time came.
No.
In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
Damn. That is actually sad. That is actually sad. Now
I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on.
Can we just kill him? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. This piece of shit.
Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it.
Wait, is he going to attack him?
What are you? You little vulture!
No, don't you dare do anything. Don't you dare.
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it.
Because of this stone, your secret crystal, your friend, your brother betray you. You are abandoned by them all. You just have one and then get beat down and cursed like you think you will not hated.
It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life.
So you tell me
if I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
So this where he...
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them.
That was just sad.
May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
That happened. Afraid. That's actually make me sad. That actually make me sad. That's actually make me sad. Fuck them.
Medicine born of guilt.
Damn, that's the good name of the quest. It's
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor?
Damn.
And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Yeah.
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted?
It's not the time for this.
The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey,
Yeah.
where's that little Kukusaur gone?
Where is it?
Look, over there.
Wait, is there
Do you
something
think
something
he's
else?
sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories.
I'll go hang out with him
Thanks.
for a while.
I might need a breather over here.
Yeah, dude, this.
I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story.
It's just a guilt.
Now I know why we became vets too.
Yeah.
I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
I'm just too glad to just simply change. Well, I guess I never vision older, but just lost his father too. Yeah. Yeah, aren't you the blonde guy from just now? Is this your real form? You can turn yourself into human. That's me. Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to human, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only a bits to pieces. I remember being in lot of pain. I remember how worried I would felt. That was after my fucking stop and my body was alive. I couldn't even find him. It's just a little sad. What can make me cry? Why did it make me bad for it? I hide and search, I search without end. My body keeps getting colder, like I was forging to death. Luckily, I find a nice cozy cave where I have been safe for ages. Where when I wake up again, the world seemed completely different. A cave? Yeah, there was a lot of strange pattern on the wall. Something will look a bit like me. Could he mean the remaining sickest soul? That's the closest way to Night King. Maybe his soul hasn't fed away yet because he was up. Whatever. When I came out of the cave, I saw that the evil monster had written, so I wanted to help. But that's so I mean. The three of us had them running into Sakata. Once I showed my friend the way they monster don't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, they almost all disappeared, and then I finally had the sound of a voice calling out for me to come in. The monster disappeared. This must be after the final battle against the abyss. The Leela has been restored, so at this point, he could have it into Night Kingdom. But you don't go into him? I wanted to, but then Mary came down with the same illness I had. I was so worried for it. Then Opal said the sticky form crystal were required for the cure. But the sticky side. As soon as they get their hand on them, even the closer of the friends would get into more. Even the most closer friends would get into the most waste argument. Everyone started acting as so strangely, like they all be bitches. Not bitch, what I'm saying as ago. So you think it was all because of a sticky film crystal? What else could it be? They always were good friends before, but and we used to care about me too. It's not because of this evil guest. I wish I could ask them last one, bit more again, but we need to take care of money. What should we do? Just as never can. Yes, good. To make us understand the real cause of it start. It wasn't the power of seeking from to wish a human heart, but a human greed and scheming. But what could we do for now? Quality creature. So I told them that was from a standpoint, with knowing that you would make it. Yeah. What's wrong, bro? You seem a bit down. I'm okay. Let's head back to the where the others are. Our eyes are full of such a heart-finding concern. I don't know what to tell him. That I'm happy and so have the people. He's the one who say travel. I can do this. Just someone else do this for me.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. Yeah. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Yes, bro.
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Who knows?
think it's probably better if he doesn't understand.
What?
I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right.
Yeah.
The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
So we're not
Isn't
telling
there
him.
anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
So basically, stay with the little story.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them.
So also.
Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Yeah. Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we even sure he understands?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Oh, she going to granny mode again. She going again. The group has quick strategy handle.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Medicine worm to the good. What a quest. This was pretty good. Actually sad. I can't believe I actually feel sad. But it feels good. I enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Sayonara and fuck the outside.